Microphone.
Hi to the microphone.
Britt, what are you building?
I was just saying this. I actually just exported all of my LinkedIn connections data, imported it into my OpenClaw and Telegram, had it rank the top 10% of people that are connected to me that have the most following, then draft with my voice responses to comments on their profiles with. And then I'm manually doing that. I'm not having my bot do that, so I'm not breaking the terms of service.
Hey, how's it going? I recognize your face.
I recognize
the
you
dog.
too.
The dog has
And
the
dog
microphone.
too. Hey,
Tell us,
doggy.
what are you building?
I am building I'm trying to get up to speed actually with what I call the AI Symphony, which is a huge team of AI. And of course, we need to get Clawbot on the team to help me develop the living, building communities and cities.
Amazing. Are you using Clawdbot today?
I came here to learn.
Amazing. Are you building with Clawdbot?
Yeah.
What are you building with Clawdbot? What's your name?
My name is Mehmet.
Matt, what are you building with Clawdbot?
So we are a Nordic company, and we are actually just jumping into Clawbot, trying to find out interesting use cases. Right now, we are looking for different ways we can integrate it to our workflow. So increasing our efficiency, and also exploring what else we can do with it.
Amazing. Thank you. Can I interview you?
Yes,
You're on the
let's
Claw
go.
Cam.
All right. How we doing,
This
baby?
is Purple. You got to speak to her. She's got the microphone
Hi,
on
Purple.
her.
Aw,
Yeah?
what's up, baby?
You just talk right to the microphone. Sorry, don't. She doesn't like to be touched, though.
Hi, Purple.
Tell us, what are you building?
I'm building like a mindset training tool. We do like personalized meditations for founders. It helps you like ground into the frequency of what you want to create in the world. Yeah.
Cool. Are you using Clawdbot?
I am. Yeah. I've started my experimentation with it. I'm about 5 days in with my experimentation.
Amazing. Okay, cool. Yeah, you got 322 people following you.
Let's go.
Watching you right now. What's your website? How can they find out more?
LucidVision.app. Check it out. We just got in the App Store like 3 days ago.
Amazing. Thank you. What do you got? You guys building with Clawdbot?
Yeah.
What are you building?
We're building computer use agents.
Computer what?
Computer use agents.
Okay, computer use agents. I love computer use agents.
We're gonna demo the first ever like multiplayer experience for a computer use agent.
Okay, great.
Yeah, we're gonna
Great.
make it.
I see you have a Codeраbbit shirt on.
That's right, that's me.
So tell me, what are you guys doing here?
Well, we're part of the sponsoring and organizing team, so we got a booth in the back. We'll tell people a little bit about Codeраbbit, but mainly we're here to support the community at the Frontier Tower. We'll take care of the video and audio. I'll make sure that people get to know about the amazing Clawbots and about what Peter has to say, and just be part of this amazing event.
Amazing. Look at all this food. Oh my God. So much lobster and claw and crab. Now?
Wow.
So tell us, Bach, what are you building?
I've been using OpenClaw for internal product B2B, but I wanted to meet the builders because I couldn't really find them in my circle. And it's great to see how energized the community is and be part of the first ClawCON.
Well, thank you for coming. I was really excited to be connected to you. What is Hash? Tell us about Hash.
Yeah, Hash is a crypto venture fund. We started about 8 years ago. And this kind of meetup actually feels very similar to the very first crypto hackathon I went.
It does, doesn't it? We're very early right now, right?
Yeah,
It's still very early. Look at that, S23. What does S23 stand for? YC? All right, we are here at ClawCON. I'm here with Purple, the dog. Hi. There you are. Hi. What are you building? What are you building? Talk to Purple. You got to talk to the dog.
Oh my gosh. No, I'm just here to soak this in and see what other people are building and learning.
Great. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Marcy?
Marcy. And I'm one of the sponsors tonight. Hope you're enjoying the food.
What's the company?
Graycroft.
Oh, wow. Cool. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, what's up, guys?
What are you guys building?
Show me your claws.
Okay. Well, what company are you guys with?
Codeраbbit.
Codeраbbit. Okay, I met some Codeраbbit guys before. Kelsey, tell me, what are you doing here today?
Well, I am here with Amazon.
Oh, AWS is here, guys. AWS made it to our little tiny ClawCON convention. That's great. What would you say? Like, is AWS excited about Clawdbot and OpenClaw?
We definitely are. We see a bright future for it and great ways to integrate it with some of our agentic workflows and some of the internal demands on the cloud to help bring a level of enterprise safety to it.
It looks like we have the whole team here too. So AWS is here, paying attention, watching what we're doing, and helping out. Thank you, AWS, for sponsoring. This is Purple, the dog. I'm a big fan of the B computer. We love you guys.
We love you. Okay. Just a heads up, this is kind of what we're doing right now. It's kind of like the evolution of where we're at, okay? And so just embrace it, enjoy it. Because I'm just letting you know, it's not gonna last a long time, because technically we're here, okay? So look, it's the adorable, funny little lobster. It can do human tricks. Just get ready, okay? Just get ready. And then I'm not gonna take any more time, but for dear God, please stop using bolts. Okay, we're done with that. We don't need it anymore. You don't need Molt Express or, Molt.
I'll never get rid of the Molt.
Snapchat, please let it, because you know what? We're going to end up like a word like blog. People are like in 20 years, like, what's Molt? It's going to be your fault. So just letting you know. And then without further ado, Peter, do you want to say a couple words?
Yes. If you would have told me even like 3 weeks ago that this was gonna happen, I would just like stare at you in disbelief. I don't know. This is the coolest thing that's happened to me in many years. I love the spirit, the builder community. I love that you're all crazy enough to actually eat lobster here, because my bot will notice. And I love that the team here organized this without me having to do anything. So big applause that. All right. So maybe a quick state of the lobster. I spent the week to build up a little bit of a team. Some of the contributors are here. Yes, applause to them, because they're doing God's work while I run around Silicon Valley and figure out what I want to do. We definitely could need more help, so ping me with your application if you want to contribute. We hired our first security person. I saw this website it's like Pornhub for agents. And the #1 video was, I downloaded a skill from Clawhub and didn't read it. So we changed that. We actually managed to get a cooperation with Google and the guy from VirusTotal. So every new skill from now on, if I merge things correctly, which probably will be later tonight, will be scanned, and only if the scan is positive, meaning if it's good, it will actually be published. There's also now a place where you can review, report. We have a new thing for moderators. So within the end of the week, Clawhub might actually become a secure place that you can hopefully trust. That took a bit longer because I still had to fix some of the mold. The mold was hard to get rid of. I also been at Anthropic today, so we cleared up our clinches. Boris says hi. So I guess no lawsuit for now. It would be the 6th name. When I did the rename, I was that close in calling it LobsterBot. But don't tell the crypto people. I see the coins already coming. But yeah, we have backup plans if something ever goes wrong. But for now, the claw is the law. I think we're going to start with the demos. There's going to be Q&A later. But for now, I'll hand back to Mr. Organizer.
Thanks so much. First up, we're going to have a robot claw.
So right now, controlling robots requires specialized software, information, and intelligence. But what we have built is now you can control a robot with just a conversation. So we've built OpenShell, a protocol that lets any AI agent control a physical robot through a chat message. So this is our architecture, and while I set up the demo, I'll let Irvin to talk about it.
All right, the interesting thing is that we've gone from cage animals or cage robots into robots in the wild. Like before, it was really about manufacturing facility, but now we have robots coming into the wild. And when we have this concept, it means that the robots not only learn to manipulate, grasp, and have locomotion to perform perhaps fighting and be agile, but they also need to be able to interact or socialize with people. And so when you think about that, probably in the next 5 years, each one of you will have your own humanoid or pet robot that needs to interact with you. And so with this protocol, essentially, we have different folks who are entering into our portal to connect to the network and can let people, or agents, I mean, control or embody that robot. So as you can see here, Natalie directly connected to it, shake and bake, I don't know. So it's on its own, the agent is actually looking through the camera, taking snapshots and moving around. So let's see. Okay, so maybe bring it up to the left side. But so right now the agent itself is looking around. It's saying, hey, you know, I'm taking a jab forward, dodge left, swing right, and charge. The LiDAR is not on, so it might actually hit the robot dog. So now, as you think about OpenClaw, right, each one of you can also have your own little embodied robot. Like one of the ones that Playpen has built, which is small little cute pet robots. And the alpha here is that this might or might not be a full open source project. So as you can see, you can imagine talking to it, and your little pet robot, oh, it fell, will not only speak to you, keep you company, but also be able to pull different dance moves and different things, all right? Look. So we have to release them now. And so you can think of the use cases also having little pet robots, but also maybe your robot dog is already in your house and you want to use OpenClaw to tell it, hey, patrol it and tell me what's up. And now you can do that and essentially connect to the physical world. I'll let the UFB team kind of maybe give some words too, but that is like our quick demo. We have our tables there. Come check it out.
Hey there, nice to meet you. I'm Francesco. I'm the founder of Kua. Kua stands for Computer Use Agents. We've been deep in this space for about 1 year now. So just for context, Computer Use Agent, what is that? It's an agent that can click, type, scroll through any operating system surfaces like a human would do, really. Now, it's 2026. There are better ways to build agents. And we realized quickly when Clawbot came out, Maltbot, OpenClaw, whatever, we quickly realized the potential for this new paradigm for the next generation of computer use agents, being able to use tools and skills, so not only human tools. So we've been back in the whiteboard, and we decided to defer, actually, our Hacker News launch because, come on, this is such a better audience than Hacker News. Hell yeah. Here we are. So we released Kuabot. What is Kuabot? Up until today, computer use agents, they were meant to be deployed either on your own operating system. And the question here, what are you supposed to do while your computer use agent go and click and type scroll through the operating system? So I'm gonna demo right here. This is like fresh from my CTO. Yeah, we like, let's go for this one in particular. I'm gonna demo you the very first multiplayer computer use agents. What does it mean? Computer use agents, as I mentioned, like you cannot like use your own operating system while your agent takes control and click and type scroll. So here we what we are doing, actually, we managed to install like Clawdbot on a Docker container, and then pretty much with some magic and like proxying between containers and operating system, we're using a project called XRPA, which lets you create virtual desktop over a GUI Linux container. And you can see in this case that I have 2 Clawdbot instances, and I can simply like do my work. The action space for the computer use agent is like whatever window I'm specifically targeting. And this is kind of like a very new experience for computer use agent, because it means that you can do stuff with Cloud Code, with Codex CLI, whatever tools you prefer. And that means that your operating system is not blocked. And you can also deploy the whole thing on OpenClaw. That means you can take advantage of like the skills and tools that pretty much like you guys and the ecosystem is coming up with. This project, kudos to Peter, is very much inspired out of another project that Peter had. It's called Peekaboo. So just go and check it out as well. And hopefully, after the feature freeze, who knows, Kuabot will land in OpenClaw. Finger crossed.
People in the back are already doing their back stuff, so we'll probably just finish up. Okay. How many? What do you want to demo? Oh, yeah, Vincent Wallet. Yeah, you're here. I'm sorry I skipped you. Yes. Yes, great. No one else is here. Okay, so Vincent, get started in the starter deck. You're good here? Oh, you're open, Tris. Great.
Is it working? Okay, cool. All right. Hey, everybody. So huge fan of Peter. Excited to be here. So excited to present. So at the Weights and Biases hackathon this last weekend, I've been using OpenClaw, and I've been using it to do like scientific research, like write research papers, run experiments, mostly machine learning optimization, improve its own memory system with different embeddings models, stuff like that. So I've been doing that. I've also been trying to make it work for me as a hyper engineer. So it like spins up Codex instances, tries to use my plan template, and like tries to do everything as me. So I've been doing that for a while, and I've been running into this bug, which clearly lots of people have been running into. Lobster seems to be headed in the same direction. Lots of tokens, low reproducibility. So at the last hackathon, it was actually like a recursive self-improving agents hackathon. I was like, well, what if I can just make my OpenClaw bot HAL? What if I can just make it recursively self-improve, right? And what if I can use all these tools I've been using and create a pipeline where I can actually just do that? And so the crazy, exciting thing is that I got it to work. Now, it doesn't work all the time, but it does recursively self-improve. It's already fixed between 4 and 7 of my top issues that it autonomously discovered. So how it works is, first I have a miner. The miner is using a technique called RLM. You guys may or may not have seen it, which is really good for like mining long context and maintaining awareness and stability. So basically, it turns out that I burnt 20 million tokens in about 10 days. So that was like a ton of signals. So basically, I had it write an RLM bot that actually mines all my traces. And actually, once it gets the individual issues, it looks at windows of like 20 messages each, and then expands them if it needs to. And it mines up the issues, and it mines them into these categories: errors, user friction, improvement suggestions, proactive opportunities, user delight, experiment ideas. And so once it does that, it actually goes ahead and does a root cause analysis. And I actually have a whole wiki and ticket system in the back. So it's doing it just like an engineer would, like looking at everything, creating a root cause analysis. And then what's interesting is after that is, rather than solving the problem, it writes like a mini research paper, which is not like a full research paper, but basically tries to create a reproducible experiment. And so the reproducible experiment, I think this is kind of a weak example, but it is a real one. You guys may or may not have encountered this. Everything was autonomous. It did all of this up to here, including the solution, like by itself, right? It discovered that the cron.list endpoint times out after 30 seconds while a job is executing. And that's why you don't get multiple crons notifications, at least on the version I'm running. And so rather than just solve the problem, it actually gathers evidence, writes a little program to reproduce the issue, and then solves the issue. And so that's what's really exciting. It's actually trying to do science and create a body of repeatable experimentation that other parts of the hive mind can then like learn from. And then another exciting thing that I did is I'm actually running my research pipeline on the thing itself. So here you can see it's doing more. And so like one of the things I did is I actually had it write a paper on how good is my signal mining, right? And it turns out my signal mining category is no good, but whether every single issue mined is actually an issue 100% of the time. So clearly it works. It's called OpenClaw Trace. It's available now. Code is good, but not super great for comments. But expect to see it online everywhere in the next week or two. I'm personally also hosting OpenClaw as a service. So excited to be here, maybe even team up with the official team for scientists, engineers, hackers. If you don't want to do all this work yourself, just download, host with me. Anyway, thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
We got a question from the internet. Yes. And multiple people asked this question. I asked you about collaborativity. Most enterprises see this as a big security risk. So what are the plans you have to build in an enterprise version at this point?
Ooh, so security has been my pleasure the last few weeks. I had to come to terms with the idea, for example, the gateway, then the website. It's meant for local hosts. It's meant to be in your private network. Yes, you can configure it to shoot yourself in the foot. That also means that any security incident is valid because you can configure it. Even though I say, no, you should not do that. So that took me a little bit. It was not easy. I accept my fate. We're gonna take this fucking shit serious. I want this to be fucking Fort Knox. So that's why I hired someone, so the chokes will disappear. We haven't figured out prompt injection fully. I have plenty of ideas. We're gonna make this into something that commercial software cannot make better. And then fuck everyone.